Good morning! My mom and I are here at the American Lakes Trailhead, located in the Colorado State Forest State Park. And today we're going to go for the Electrode. According to the book, we're looking at just over 4 miles out with just over a 2,000 foot elevation gain. Official start time, 7:16. We've just been coming up this road, and when I was looking at the stats in the book, I was going 2,000 vertical feet. Where's that at? Right here. And we've made it up here to the Michigan Ditch Road, I believe. And we've been hiking for about 40 minutes. According to the GPS, we have hiked maybe 1.25 miles, and we have come up about 500 feet. Clouds are starting to break up a little bit. I think it's going to be a beautiful day. And that's looking up at Lulu Mountain. And then to the right of it is going to be Thunder Pass and the Electrode. I've done the Electrode once before, and then I also connected Lulu and Thunder. And on that hike, I came down through here, and it was atrocious. I do not recommend it. And we just got the sunshine. All right. It just got super bright out here, like instantly. Last time I was out here with Chris, we did Lulu and Thunder, and we actually came down the saddle right there. And that is the way to do it. I haven't done much video up to this point because it's been so dark. But really, you guys haven't missed much. We pretty much just came up this rocky road for probably like 2 miles or something. Really wasn't super exciting. But the hike is going to get better the higher we go. I'd say we're about halfway up these switchbacks. And then once we top out up here at roughly 11,200, we're not going to have much left at all out to Thunder Pass. I think Thunder Pass is just over 11,300. And once we get up here to the top of the switchbacks, then we should start getting the good views of Thunder Pass and the Electrode. And that's going to be Thunder Pass on the left and the Electrode on the right. Trees are starting to thin out a little bit up here above 11,000 feet. And then right there in the middle is Static Peak. I think we've just about made it to the top of the switchbacks. And then looking over here is gonna be Iron Mountain. Right out there in front of us, up on that shelf, is where Snow Lake is. And right here is gonna be the trail split for it. Yeah, we're not gonna be doing Snow Lake right now. We're gonna continue on to Thunder Pass and focus on getting the Electrode. And this is going to be one of the American lakes. Beautiful. Epic shots of Lulu and Thunder. Yeah. And that's going to be the other American lake. So we're going to take it out to Thunder Pass right here, and then we're going to bounce it across the top to the summit of the Electrode right up here. And then I'm thinking when we come down, we might shortcut it right here. That looks pretty nice. I forgot how beautiful it was up here. This is awesome. Almost out to Thunder Pass. All right, guys. And in 2 hours and 45 minutes, we're up here. Thunder Pass. Thunder Pass is on the Rocky Mountain National Park border. I'm now in it. This Electrode is looking a little scary from down here at Thunder Pass. Jeez. And we're getting hammered with the wind. So we're taking it up and we're gonna see if we can find some shelter next to these trees. And this is good, right here, under the trees. We're chilling up here in Rocky Mountain National Park. And these are like the best shots I've ever gotten of Lulu Mountain. It seems like every time I'm up here, it's like earlier in the morning and the sun is right behind it and the thing just looks like a black blob. I'm actually getting some green color today. And then as we were gearing up, getting ready to make our way to the top of the Electrode, all these bighorn sheep ran down Lulu Mountain. We're making our way over to the Electrode, and we're coming up and over this first high point. This is looking back into Rocky Mountain National Park, and it is absolutely beautiful just to the south of Thunder Pass. This is beautiful along here. Yeah, this little walk over to the Electrode is very enjoyable. I am very much enjoying it. And that's looking over to Jiffy Pop Peak, aka Cloud View Peak. And Chris and I did that one last year. Pretty epic.
Now I don't see him.
Oh, I see him. He's climbing up. Yeah, there's a little marmot climbing up to the top of this point right here. He's like, look at me, I got skills. Look at that hole up there. What? What is going on? I don't remember seeing that last time. I feel like I would have saw that. Yeah, those bighorn sheep must have crossed over right here, because there they are, all four of them. It's getting a little gnarly through here. And we've been hiking on the Rocky Mountain National Park side this whole time going up. And we're just now getting ready to hit the real steep part. And this is going to be our bailout on the way down. That looks real nice and easy. And that's pretty much all we've got left. It's really not that far at all. And we're officially going straight up the side of this thing. And in my humble opinion, poles help out tremendously on this type of terrain. We're taking it directly up and over this thing. And we've almost made it up and over this first little hump. And this didn't take us very long at all. I'm gonna say this is like a 45-degree angle, if not more. We've made it over that initial hump, and that was pretty steep at the top, but it really wasn't too bad. There's little footsteps dug into the dirt, and I believe that's looking up at what we have left. I don't think that's a false summit. I think that's gonna be it. And we can see over to Snow Lake now. And that looks pretty cool. We're gonna have to do that one someday. We're at just over 11,600. So I think we're looking at roughly 400 more vertical feet up to the summit of the Electrode. We just need to knock out this last part. We got to make sure we don't get blown off the side of this thing. We're coming up the steepest section right here. Yeah, this next 20 yards or so is without a doubt the steepest part. We have just made it over that incredibly steep section, and this is all we have left. Yeah, we got this. We got this. And we're up here. This is going to be the summit of the Electrode. Awesome views from the summit of the Electrode. And that's looking back at where we've come from. Big old Lulu Mountain sticking up, which is really only about 200 feet higher than where we're at right now. And then as I spin around, you have the big old ridge leading up to Richtofen. And it looks like we've got a register up here. I'm gonna hit it with a card. I'm looking at this register, and it looks like we had one person in 2021, one person in 2022, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in 2023. It's just now 12:45. And I'm really not even sure how long we've been sitting up here. But it's time to go. It's time to head on back. All right, let's do it. Let's take it on back. If we can get down this without one of us falling on their butt or worse, then I'll consider that a great success. Poles are pretty much a necessity. At least for us they are. They are helping out tremendously. We've made it down all the difficult sections and we're almost back down to this little tiny saddle. And this is where we're gonna split off and hike it through the grass over there to the trail. This is a tad uneven through here. It's a little loose, but this is going to save us a lot of distance. So far so good on our little shortcut here. This is working. There's the faintest trail through here, and we just passed a cairn, so we're not the only ones that have done this. And this little shortcut worked out perfectly. We didn't even have to cross any water or anything. Back on it, and we're at the top of the hill right here. And it took us 45 minutes to come down from the summit of the Electrode back down here to the trail. And we're knocking this trail out on the way down. We're moving pretty quickly. We're almost down to the bottom of the switchbacks. And just so you know, we did have to pay $10 to park up here. And we're still holding on to this beautiful day. Awesome clouds. I love those puffy white ones, and they make for the best video. We're crossing back over the two bridges, and we're gonna swing it around and start hiking back to the north again. And then we've got to take it probably a couple miles down this real rocky road. We're back on the rocky road, and I think we're looking at a little under 2 miles back down to the trailhead. All right, and we're back down to the Michigan Ditch Road. I think this is only about 1.25 miles away from the trailhead, and I believe it only took us like 45 minutes to get up here this morning. All right, and we're back. American Lakes Trailhead, and it is just now 3:10. We left down at 12:45. So what is that, 2 hours and 25 minutes? That's pretty good. And according to the GPS, we hiked 10 miles today. All right, Electrode, got it. Boom. Well, we hope you enjoyed that hike. And until the next one, y'all, peace.